Hello, my name is Mio. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a PNGtuber model just like this one or this one. It looks cute, doesn't it? Guess what game I'm going to play this on? The first thing you're going to need is a drawing software on your PC or a drawing application on your tablet or your phone. Once you have your drawing software or application ready, you can go and start designing your avatar. You can look for inspiration on Pinterest or Google. I mostly take my inspiration from Pinterest, and then you can go ahead and start with your line art once you're fine with your design. But if you don't do line arts, that's okay. Just make sure that you separate the layers that you want to be separated so that you can make them bounce separately once you go to PNGtuber Plus later on. I'm going to show you guys how I separated my layers so you can have a reference. Once you're done with everything, make sure you save all of these layers in order, and also make sure that they are saved as transparent PNGs. Okay, before we get started, you have to download PNGtuber Plus first. Just type in PNGtuber Plus on your browser and then click this link. And to download it, just click download now. You can download it by naming your own price, but you can also click this link to download it for free. Choose the latest version. You can also download it on Steam. Search PNGtuber Plus. And you have it right here, and it is free. Once you've finished downloading your files or setting them up into a folder, just keep this open, and then you can go and open PNGtuber Plus. Now, if you are a new user of PNGtuber Plus, you will see a default avatar, the one that was on the official site of PNGtuber Plus. Just click this pencil icon on the bottom right corner and click on the body and hit delete. For the default avatar, it will delete all of the layers in the software, but for mine it won't, because my avatar is not linked to each other, so it looks like this. So yeah, I had to remove my layers manually. Okay, before we proceed onto our next step, you have to click escape on your keyboard to see the folder where your PNGtuber the folder of PNGtuber Plus, and then open up the folder where you saved your PNGtuber character, and then select your folder and move it into the PNGtuber Plus folder. You can minimize that now and make sure that you move this folder, the folder that you made, into the avatar folder, like that. And you can now close this folder and add a new sprite and click on the avatar where you moved your folder and open it up. Now, to make things easier for you, you can rename your layers like this one, with numbers if you want, or just numbers if you want to. But for me, I got lazy and just kept them as this. So you're gonna have to manually place them in order. Start with the ones that are supposed to be on the back. Now, since I saved the wings last, I'm gonna have to open these two first. And now I'm going to start with the back hair. Now, to see the layers, you just have to click this eye button over the top right corner like this. And to see the controls, just click this button here and you will see the controls. Now it's time to animate the avatar. Now just click on the layers, or you can just click onto the avatar itself, but it's going to be a bit difficult because it will prioritize the ones with a bigger click box. I don't know. So let's go over to the eye. This eye is the opened eyes. So I'm going to click this and keep this at the opened eye icon. And next, this one is the closed eye. I'm going to click this and click it again to indicate that it is a closed eye. And as you can see, my avatar started blinking. And now, this is the eyebrow. Now next is the mouth, same as the eyes, but click over here. Since it's mouth open, put it on the opened mouth. As you can see, when I'm talking, it started opening and closing. Now, click this to indicate that it is the closed mouth. And whenever I'm talking, it's opening its mouth. It's pretty neat. It's amazing. Now to check your avatar, you can just exit edit mode. You can see the neat version of your avatar. Now let's go back to edit mode. As you can see, your avatar is bouncing like that. But if you want to add like cute bouncy bounce animations like what I have on my avatar earlier, just follow my steps. Okay, now let's go over the wings first. To make them bounce while I talk and not just static like this, just add a rotational drag. So when I talk, it would rotate or drag like this. I'm going to put it on number 2. And next one is we're gonna put a rotational drag on this one, but on -2. So they will go opposite ways. And to make them go down slower, just add drag onto like that, and you will see that this wing is a bit slower than this wing. It's slower to drop. Let's quickly add the drag onto the other wing. Like that. It's so cute. And next we have the back hair. Just add a squash, so whenever I talk, it would squash like that, but I want it on the other side. I want it to squash differently, so let's put it on the negative side. Let's put it on 0.5 so it won't be that big of a squash. And now let's add drag 2 to make it bounce slower. Next we have this back hair, left one, and add a squash to it like so, and put it on 0.75 and add drag 2. And this one too. And add drag 2. Like that. You can see that it's bouncing a little more and it looks really cute, but we want to make the other layers less static, especially the bangs, since we want it to move well. Now for the body, I like to add a small squash with it, maybe negative 0.5, like that. Then add a drag 2 so it won't be too much. And next is this one, just add a drag 2 and a squash, and it will be like that. And I like to make these things the same, so let's apply the same thing to them. And add drag 2, and same goes for this one, drag 2, like that. Next we have this small ribbon like right here. Just add a drag and then a small squash, like so. Maybe match it with these ones so it would move along there, as you can see. And so you can actually zoom out and zoom in by clicking Control and then scrolling with your mouse, like so. So now let's go to the bangs, and then just the same as the ones earlier, just add a squash and then a drag. There you have it. Squash, drag, and it started moving. Now for the head, it's not really necessary to put a squash, but I really like having it, so I'm going to put it at 1 and drag at 1, maybe at 2. There we go. And you don't really have to put squash on the mouth, the eyes. It's perfectly fine if you don't add them. And for the tucked bangs, I don't really put some squash there, just for the bangs and the side bangs. So let's get started. I usually put these at the same numbers, so yeah. Now for the side bangs, squash 1, maybe add more like that. And then for the other one, and squash, drag 2, like so. Maybe it's too much, so I'm going to make it less, like that. And next is this antenna, and make it squash like that and drag 1. And for the ribbons, of course, you can maybe add a rotational drag in the opposite, but it looks weird, so I don't know. Maybe I just put a squash like that. Yeah. Let's put a squash. And then drag 3. And put it on the other one as well. Drag 3. And then the last layer, like so. I'm gonna make it last. And there you have it. You finished your PNGtuber avatar. And here it is. It's finished. Yay! Oh, the cat's eye. I was planning to make the cat's eye blink with my character, but I think it doesn't really work. I'm not sure why. I'm also still learning how to figure it out. And there you have it. You have your own PNGtuber model. Oh, I made this mistake before. Don't forget to save your avatar and go to avatar and just name it anything you want. PNGtuber, this is just an example, and .save, and click save like that, so it will be saved. I made this mistake last time and I had to repeat the process all over again. Please don't make the same mistake. I forgot to put a reminder, sorry. I hope this tutorial was very helpful and I hope I explained everything well. If you have any questions, just ask me on the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. See you next time.